Hey everybody, how's it going? Good evening, Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Darkest Dungeon. JR, good evening, my friend. You did beat me. You somehow got into chat before I was even able to get into chat. I don't know how something like that even is possible, but you've done it. And I tip my hat, sir. Oh, you were waiting. You knew it. You knew I was going to sneak on with Darkest Dungeon. I have developed a pattern, haven't I? It's a great Sunday night experience for us on the channel. All right, well, let's take a look at this. So, you know, this is by far the furthest I've ever been in this game. So it's all uncharted territory for me from here on out. I don't think I've ever had a character that was a champion, maybe a master, but we're really getting there. So that's terrific. Now, I believe that what we're in the business of doing, we've purchased a bank, and we are saving up for the puppet place. What is it called? The puppet theater. So we need 200 crests to get the puppet theater so that we can have idle stress relief in the town to help everyone so that we don't have to spend money on stress relief. And that's the way to make it forward. I think Kay was telling us to go for that, and that's a great plan. That's our next goal. Ah, I see, JR. So, JR, let's look at your character. Right now, my friend, you are a veteran. So you're level 3. You're a stout, eye-patched master-at-arms, man-at-arms, and you're going to be doing our veteran stuff for us. Gamedorf has a bit of a problem with the disease, but I think the medical ward here is full up. So we got nothing we can do about that now. You are almost level 4, my friend. It's getting pretty serious, and that's good. Okay, so let me take a gander. We've got a great amount of money here. Let me just take a gander at what options we have. So we could do a champion level quest and get a big old book of sanity, which is actually really good. It's minus 20% stress. Yeah, Sir Theodore is about to have a nervous breakdown. It was brutal. This is because Sir Theodore, when we were fighting the boss at the end of last stream, kept getting turned over to the dark side, and I think it crushed him psychologically. Yeah, no, there was a very stressful, but somehow we were able to slip out without anybody dying, and I'm really tickled about that. Now, let's look. We've got this veteran, apprentice, veteran. What is this ring? That's not good. Alright, so what we're looking for are crests. This is a terrible Crusader item. Hey, Adam Nash! You know what, buddy? You are not a useless antiquarian. I was actually just thinking about the antiquarian, and we need to make some money, and so we can use you on some of these apprentice quests. Actually, let's just take you on this apprentice quest right here. But, Adam, if you'd like, we can always rename you into a different class and just, you know, I can make you this Vestal right here if you'd like. Hey, Brewhouse. Good evening. How's it going? We've got, Brewhouse, where is your character? Do you not have a character, Brewhouse? Is that possible? Let me look at this. Let me look at this. That can't be the case. No, it is. Alright, this has to be, we do have a lot of crests. Alright, Brewhouse, you're about to be a, steak dinner and a fresh start on RuneScape? Now that sounds fun. Do I have a bounty hunter? That's a great question. So let me look. I'm full at the moment, and I don't have a free bounty hunter. I have Peacock, I have Gray the Color, and I have Joe the Boy, and that is it. So I need to get a new one. All right. So no, what we can do is we can make this just like this. Adam Nash can be a Vestal, and then I can go into here and just rename this Brewhouse. We'll make you a antiquarian just for now until we get you a better character, so we can get everybody in the game. All right. Now, here's what we can do. Let's go ahead and do this apprentice quest, and we're going to take 2 Vestals. I wish we could take Dismas, but we can't. So we need some other folk. Let me sort by level, and let's look for some other apprentice. I think Baby Yoda is totally cool here. And actually, wait, is Imholic in the party? No, IBK can't be here. IBK is way too stout. This is Adam Nash, great. JR, I cannot take you because you are a veteran. You are too high. I know, Brewhouse. I can't believe you haven't made it into the roster yet. That's what I was so shocked about. You're in every other game, Brewhouse. I don't understand how you got evaded here, but we'll get you in. Okay. So then let's bring in the antiquarian. Antiquarian, where do you want to be? In the back? Okay, great. And then let's just bring in somebody stout up in the front, like, oh, let's just go with this flagellant. Okay. And we're going to go back to the estate. Hey, Neo, good evening. How are you? Good to see you. And let's just check everybody out. So we're going to sort by activity, and we're going to, everybody who's in the party, how are we doing? All right, we need, Punish is good. Let's go ahead and get Exsanguinate up. And then Baby Yoda. Oh, yeah. And then Adam. All right. What we want is Judgment and Dazzling Light for sure. And then Brewhouse, we can just crank you up on everything. Interesting. Okay. And then let's go over here to the blacksmith and see how everybody's feeling. Feeling good, feeling good, feeling okay. And we can give Brewhouse the works. Okay. Now, let me do the fun stuff. So I'm going to click this. This is something that Kay was showing me that you guys probably all know about if you play this game, but, you know, I'm moronical about things. But you can just unequip everybody's trinkets, and then you can go through and just cherry pick and give people, like, the best possible stuff. So, for the flagellant, we want the flagellant to go ahead and have some, oh, what do we want? Bleed resist is actually pretty reasonable here. Yeah, this is great. I know, Brewhouse. I hope you don't either. Sir Theodore got so seduced by that beautiful siren. It was unreal. But it happens. Sometimes you see something like that, and you just can't resist. Alright, let's see. Now, for the Hellion, I'm going to equip a cloak And some damage. Wait a minute. No, I can't because... No, this is still good. Let's do it. And then for the Vestal, we need a cloak. And we need some hit points. And then for the Antiquarian, we have a special Antiquarian relic, I believe. Yeah, look at this. See, we have like a very rare Antiquarian only thing, the Candle of Life. So we can do that. And then we need some more dodge going on here. Yeah, isn't it fun when you get like a really, yeah, this one, plus 10 dodge. Okay, perfect. So, what is this? Nah, it's okay. That's okay. All right, perfect. All right, so now we are actually all set. And let's just do this kind of like lower level quest to get ourselves some crests. And level up the Warrens. So we're going to dive in. Now, I believe that the way this is working is that the bank is giving us 5% of our money per week. Every time you go in and you do a quest, that is a week. So 10% of this is 3,500. 5% is like 1,700. So we make 1,750, a little more than 1,750 each run just from interest alone because of how much money we have over here. Now this number is going to go down because I got to buy stuff, but you get an idea of how powerful the bank is. We are in the Warrens, so let's do that, and then let me get a bunch of torches. Hey, Peacock, good evening. Yes, that's right. We need to rake all the gold off those piggy banks. I'm going to take a few items here. And we're going in. I never know exactly what I want. I always take probably a little bit more. No, unfortunately, JR, I don't have a bigger backpack. But we're about to see the magic happen with the Antiquarian.
We must first scout their squalid homes.
That's right, everybody. We have a war against the swine. I'm not sure if you knew about that, but it's an amazing war that we're involved in. And we just need to scout 90% of rooms, so we are going to skip this room and then just go all the way left, down, right, and over here, and we're good to go. Hey, follower! What's up, my friend? Oh, that is a brutal... I can only imagine how tired you are at 3:15 a.m., but I love the dedication. You remember my backpack being smaller? Boy, that's an interesting point. Maybe I just took less. Maybe the Antiquarian doesn't give you more space, do they? There is a class that gives you more space, but I don't think it's the Antiquarian. I could be wrong, though. Alright. There you go, follower. Sweet. Don't forget to post any of that music you've got on the Discord for us to listen to. I love artists. Okay. Now, this is what happens. So, we have Brewhouse, our new Antiquarian, and now every time we go into a curio or a chest, there's a chance that we get something like this, an antique collectible, which sells for a bunch of money. So it's a way for us to make even more money. You're right. It might be 2 slots bigger than it was before. That's interesting, JR. And the idea is that we can use that money to increase our bankroll and help our compound interest just escalate. Oh, please, thank you.
Cruel
So,
machinations spring to life. with a singular purpose.
If you're gonna hit anybody with a trap, hit
As
the
light
flagellant.
gains purchase,
Thank you so much.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Purpose has been made clear. We're getting wrecked. Okay, and look at this. This is turning out to be quite the run so far. So we got another antique from the antiquarian, and we got a ruby and a citrine and a journal page. Day 7, we tangled with some unruly louts. Raven called them cultists. They were ferocious, but clumsy. Fair enough. Okay, thank you, Peacock. Well then, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense. So what Peacock is saying is that, and I don't have any way to verify this, I pretty much am relying on it. I'm relying on JR's observation and the idea that, yeah, it makes sense that the antiquarian would be the one to expand the inventory size, given the fact that she picks up these extra items from the loot that she finds, so you would need a little bit of extra space. That's great. Oh my gosh. She just got buzzsawed.
Ancient traps lie in wait.
Alright, we're going to use a bandage on her.
Thirsting for blood.
I think they're just collectibles, JR. I don't think there's necessarily a point. You might get some... You can take them back to the town, and then they compile them. And so I think there might be some achievements associated with them, but I don't know if there's anything more than that
In Radiance, may we
associated
find
with the
victory.
journal pages. Oh boy, here's our first fight, and full torch, we got surprised. Not pleasant.
How quickly the tide turns.
Well, we just got vomited on and acquired a disease. That's not good. Okay, so we're going to move forward. Adam Nash, that was a fantastic dodge. All right. Let's see. We can't do this. I have terrible abilities equipped with you, Adam Nash. You have a lot of healing, but I forgot about this. That's a mistake. Anyway, we're just going to go ahead and heal up the antiquarian.
The wounds of war can be healed.
Yes, we can most certainly heal the wounds of war. Alright, we're going to stun these. And it is time to festering vapors on Puke Master. Oh boy. Double crit.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
Wow. We're getting stressed. We're getting so stressed here. Hey, Super Dog, good evening. How are you doing, my friend? Alright, let's take it. Let's take it to the next level. That was a good shot right there. Alright, I think we just go ahead and fester the vapors even more. And then let's see how much you got. Oh, you're gonna bleed out. Okay, great. Let me just say you can take all this. Wow, that was a huge hit. Goodness gracious. Butcher cut. Oh, Adam, nice dodge.
Slowly.
That's right.
gently. This is how a life is taken.
That is how life is taken. All right, I'm gonna actually. Oh, thank you, Super Dog. I appreciate that. Actually, Super Dog, I just recorded a TMNT video right before this, so we got more coming out. Boom! Illuminate. Light that torch.
Great
Yes.
is the weapon that cuts
Wow,
on
that
its
was so
own.
critical. That's a shame. Okay. Take that. You're not going to actually bleed out, so I need to, oof. I needed to hit you, but we didn't. Alright. Hit him. There we go. There we go. Now they bleed out.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright, bleed it. Woof, baby Yoda. What a shot. Now that's tremendous.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright, look at that. 4 crest right there. Oh, thank you, Super Dog. I am not the best, but I appreciate the support. Look at this. We got a citrine, a bunch of money, another antique, and 4 crest. Yeah, that crit right there was brutally strong. Okay, let's check it out, and we're going over here. The best in the world. Wow, there's a lot of traps in this place. Goodness
Mind that
gracious.
Such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Yeah, I hope so. Let's see. A rack of dulled, rusty knives. They're covered in fresh blood. So let's see. What would work on this? I've apparently tried the herbs and the anti-venom. I don't know if I've tried holy water. Let's do it. Nope. It did nothing. Dull, rusty knives. Bandages. Okay, thank you, Peacock. I don't have any. So I'm just going to have the... oh, God. I was going to have the antiquarian work the magic, but the magic worked against us. We just cut ourselves. That's sad. It really is.
Is struck. A blazing star is born.
Blazing star. We're going in. Actually, whoops, I shouldn't have pushed that button. I made a mistake. That's true, Neo. I appreciate that. Yeah, the only death that we've had so far this run was a Houndmaster very early on when we got ambushed in the dream because of the shield breaker, and I didn't realize that.
Back to
Oof.
the pit.
God, that attack is good. Alright, let's see. So, let's put the festering vapors on this one. It's gone. And then you can take out... oh my.
Another one falls.
That one. Nice shot. And then we just have the spitter. Let's go ahead and just heal the whole party.
The wounds of war can be healed,
You know what? And
but never hidden.
that's so right, Peacock. And it's funny because basically, games like Dungeon Crawl that are so brutally hard, I'm going to stun this guy, have got me in this spot where I'm just a permanent coward. And that cowardice protects me.
Cleansed from our land.
I run so easily from things. I'm terrified. Okay. So we are going to eat and then eat. I'll take the deeds. We can combine these torches and take the emerald. I know. I mean, it's permanently in me, Peacock, to be just terrified in a game where, it's permadeath and all that stuff. Oh man, we lucked out with the scout. Now here's what I want to do. I want to actually check if you can switch these abilities on and off. Oh my gosh. And so this is just to verify something that someone mentioned last week to me that blew my mind. I was so expecting a game like this to be like if you set your abilities before the run that you were fixed with those abilities for the duration. But no, you can actually, while in the dungeon, pick and choose what abilities by turning them off and on. And so I can turn off, for example, Illumination and Hand of Light and turn on Judgment and Dazzling Light, which are much better abilities for Adam Nash here. So our Vestal is now doing great. Let me actually check the Antiquarian. Like, this Nervous Stab is much better than something like that. So now we have 2 damage abilities, which is great. Okay, perfect. Let's go down here. Whoa, Peacock, that is not a small tangent. That's amazing. I don't have a Naga victory. Congratulations. What was your background? with the Naga? Did you go Venom Mage? Hey! Peacock was a conjurer of Nemelex. That's awesome. That sounds like so much fun. Sir Theodore, good evening. Austin Byrne, good evening. Well, those are two folks that are in the roster. How's everybody doing? Nobody's dead yet, Sir Theodore. Knock on wood. Knocking on the desk here. We're just trying to stack up money with our antiquarian and level up some of our other people while we collect crests so we can build a puppet theater. I know what you mean, Austin. I didn't know that either. I just assumed you couldn't. And then someone told me, and I just tested it right there, and legit, you can. It's so helpful. I'm going to ignore that curio. Everything runs red. It's terrible. But let's eat. Everybody heal up. Okay, and then let's go in here. An empty room. We're going over here. We need a good curio. Light up the torch. Yes, this is a great one. Hey, hey, Wild Ram. Good evening, my friend. Thanks for the follow. All right, we're going in. It's empty. That's terrible to find an empty bag. At least there wasn't a snake inside, I guess. Right? Alright, that's a curio we ignore every time. Light the torch, keep it at full. Wow, double hunger check is brutal, but luckily we have plenty of food. That's why I always pack so much food. Oh, I know what you mean, Sir Theodore. Some of the quirks... Yeah, where they rush in, like Kleptomaniac or something like that, where they rush in to just take stuff or interact with curios when you don't want them to, are terrible, because so many of the curios, I just leave them be. I'm like, I'm not going to interact with that. No, thank you. And they're like, I can't help myself. Yeah, that was bad luck. That was some bad hunger luck, but it happens. Hey, Mitch, good evening. They can do that, Mitch. If sometimes, like, so I'll show you, Mitch, for example. They get these on the quirks panel of your character screen. There are gold quirks, which are like positive things, and then there are red ones, which are negative. And some of the negative things, like this one, prone to investigating the dark arts, dark temptation, that Brewhouse, the antiquarian, has. If there is a curio that is affiliated with the dark arts, this character might interact with it without me saying that they're allowed to. They might just do it on their own because of this quirk, and that can be really, really bad for you. Alright, we're going in. Light. Oh, gosh. Poor antiquarian.
Hazards, possessed by evil intent.
It really is full of herbs. Yeah, you're right about that. Or food if you have the herbs. It's great. I know, Sir Theodore. It's so disgusting. They're like, I don't know what meat that is, but with the right spices, it's delicious. Don't ask. It's just like Eli Bacon. Alright, we did it. Don't ask what meat it is, just enjoy it. Okay. I like that philosophy, Peacock. It's true. It's true. Ah, here we go. So look at this. So we got a scouting whistle, which is... We have a bunch of these. We don't need it. But the real thing is we ended up collecting 7 crests on the run and like 8,000 money. Yes, Austin, I am, but I don't know if I have a boss run open, is the thing. Uh-oh. Well, I'll tell you what. Brewhouse, Bad Healer is actually pretty good on you, and Slugger is great. Manslayer is funny. Love interest, hey, that's between you and the brothel. Evasive has got to be one of the best quirks in the game. I mean, +5 dodge is terrific, and Ruins Explorer is great. So, all in all, very, very strong. I have to say,
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
we need a bunch of bosses, but if I look at what we have... That's right, Brewhouse. Worried about the DPS? Now you're pouring it out. The only boss that we can do right now... No, honestly, there are no bosses that we can do right now. They're all just regular quests. So I would need to level up the Ruins or the Warrens or whatever to get there. That's a bunch of deeds, I'll tell you that much. Gather 3 grain sacks, okay. We need crests. Anybody got crests? Here we go. Oh man, that's terrible, Sir Theodore. That's why you need that puppet theater, so people can go watch the puppets and de-stress, because, as we all know, puppets are soothing. They're soothing when they are, like, on Sesame Street, but when they're in that show, Threshold Kids in Control, not very soothing. We're going to do this one to get all the crests. This relic is terrible. We can just sell it for money. So let's go then, and first of all, we'll just empty the party. And let me sort by level. And here it goes. JR, you're in. Austin, yeah, it is a totally normal thing to say. Austin, you're here, you're in, my friend. Sir Theodore, I know you are still recovering from all kinds of stress after that boss incident. Let's see. We can bring in Joe the boy, and then let's take in... Oh, gosh. Well, Neo's here. We would have no healing, though, which is kind of spicy. No, wait. Yes, we have healing. We've got weird reconstruction. What am I talking about? Yeah, you're right, Austin. He does. We could try this. Okay, so then let's go back. And let's just check out the guild. And sort by activity. And let's see what everybody's got. Who's in the party. So, oh yeah, you're all set. You're rocking it, Joe. JR's full. Austin's rolling. And Neo is doing just fine. Okay, let's go to the blacksmith. Joe, good. JR, good. Austin, good. Neo, good. Nice. Yeah, you've got a sweet healing spell, Neo. It stitches people up. They call you the surgeon in real life, Neo? Of course they do. Right? You can heal. I mean, when that heal crits, it's unbelievable. All right, so let me sort by stress. We have got some major problems here. So, Sir Theodore, we need you getting serious stress relief. Imholic, might as well flagellate. Peacock, can you pray? Please do. And then... Oh, can't do that. Okay, that's fine. Alright, that's good. Oh, let's go to the sanitarium. What is this? Lethargy? Yeah, we got to get rid of that. And then... what is your thing, Gamed Off? You've got ennui. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay, great. Now we are set. Yeah, I like this. I like this just fine. Most of your patients die. Oh, Neo. Well, let's try to not have that happen. Oh, Cancel embark. Good. Thank you for reminding me of that. Okay. So we unequip all trinkets. Yes. And then let's get back to sort by activity. And let's check everybody out. So Joe. Joe. The Crusader. Let me give you... Yeah, plus 10% damage is terrific, and max HP is also terrific. All right, and then JR, let's see. No, we're never going to put you in position 4, though, so that isn't quite as good as we want it to be. Sir Theodore, it was her magic. It was the wending in the willows, Sir Theodore. It was the song from the deep. You could not resist it. Let's give you a bunch of protection, and then a bunch of dodge. And then Austin, we're going to give you the dodging, and as well, do we have a good Houndmaster thing? Yeah. This one is great. Take the whistle. And then Neo, do we have anything special for you? We do. Ugh. I don't want you to get stressed out. I'm not going to equip that. It's tempting, though. I got to tell you that much. You can have this, and you can have that, and we are rolling. You're coming in with the big boys, Neo. All right. Now we are all set. Oh, well, it's an interesting question. Of where to put everybody. No. Because position 4 is like the back row, JR, so it's no good. Now this is good. I like this. Yes, Austin, I hope so. We need some serious hounds. I like you in position 2 so that you can do this ability called Rampart, JR. It moves you forward 1. So let's go in, everybody. 1, 2, 3, provision. All right. So we got to carry these things, unfortunately. I'm taking so much food. You won't even believe it. We are in the Weald, so I'll take a shovel. 2 shovels, actually. 2 of these. 2 of these. 1,000,000 torches. I like it. Yeah, it's a good question. Sir Theodore, I thought about that. The only thing is, Holy Lance is just so good that it's for, if you get surprised, you can use it to move them back to the front really easily. But at the same time, I could put on the battle heal or something. It's just the other abilities don't wow me, and if you can get this off because of an enemy that pushes you around or something, it's nice, but that's it. It's not super great. I'm not like completely excited about it. Now, before I go in though, I do want to sell a bunch of trinkets that I don't need. So let me sort by rarity and just look at some of these. So yeah, this one, we'll sell that. These are just common. We don't need 2 of those. That's not good enough. No. Alright, there we go. Just, I wanted to make a little bit of extra money, so that we can get more interest. Hey, Kay, what's up? Good evening, my friend. Grab some bandages for the curios. Yeah, actually, that's a great point. That thing that, like, the rack of knives or whatever, let's have some bandages for dealing with that. Our inventory is all jacked up because of these potent salves, but what are you going to do, right? Sometimes the salves are really potent. All right, here we go.
Excise the fungal tumors, and the land may yet live.
Yeah, we just have to excise some fungal tumors. Is there a problem with that? He's the very friendliest neighborhood healer. You got that right. It's a huge map. It's kind of scary. He's very nice. That's right, once you get to know him. Alright, so this says a spider web with a strange glow to it. There might be something behind it. Is this... Should I use a torch to burn the spider web? Or do you guys know what interacts with this curio? Or is this just one you just pray that it works out? I mean, I don't even want to interact with it if it's going to be bad. No effect. Bandage, huh? Really? Alright then. Hey, you were right.
Wealth beyond measure.
Thank you, Kay.
Brave and the foolhardy alike.
Why did I doubt you? Of course you're right. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this. And pick this up. Alright, so now we can just use that, and we got it. I know, it seems like if you put bandages on your hands and you touch a spider web, that it's going to stick to the bandages. Like, it just makes you more sticky. But apparently it worked. Hey, Austin, if they've got dental and full benefits, you're right. The occultist should be joining. And look, the occultist is dressed really well. I mean, apparently he looks like he's doing just great. So... what do you guys think? What are the chances that in this room over here, I'm going to find another one of these fungal bodies? Do I have to go explore this node, or do you think I should turn around? Yeah, it is nice, JR, that the salve gets used, so we got it off of us. Uh-oh. Unlikely, Austin? Okay, that's what I kind of figured. Alright, this is scary.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alright, we have a tenacious crone back here, and she's stealthed, which is a shame. We got to take out this fungal battery immediately, so let's have the doggy do this. I know, Sir Theodore, I've never seen this blighted giant or this tenacious crone, so this is like a kind of very, very scary situation. Ooh, nice, Neo. You crit the crone. Crit that crone. All right. Boy, this guy. No, you know what, JR? That's a good question. So first of all, that's right, they do still bleed, Austin. I have two questions for everybody. Uh-oh, okay. I don't want to hear about that. Yeah, that sounds awful. The giant is like ogres from... They can hit for upwards of 30? Okay, we gotta take it down then. Immediately. The crone is but one of my many patients. Exactly, Neo. She comes to you for wart removal. Is the music too loud? Do you guys think the music and sound effects are at a good level with my vocals, or should I turn them up or down? And then to your question, JR, what I decided was if they want to give me a hard time about playing the music, then they can just go ahead and do it. But I'm going to play the music. I don't think they're going to disable my account for it. Okay, let me turn it down just slightly then. Thanks, Austin. I don't want it to be, like, too bad. Okay, thank you, JR. I just turned it down a little bit. Is that better? I mean, I don't know if you can even tell, but I turned it down. All right, let me see. Ooh. Okay, great. Perfect.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
We got blighted, which stinks, but we did stun the big boy. Now, look at this. This is exactly what we were talking about. Sir Theodore, the only reason I didn't stun him is because the giant had a 70% stun resist, so I did it as an emergency with JR because I wanted him to move up. But we're going to get a chance to Holy Lance with because our party got shuffled around, so that's actually really good. Honestly, I'm just going to move backward. Ooh, nice dodge, everybody. We needed that one. All right, let's put... let's just put the bleed on everybody. Okay. So we need to crush the crone. She's gone.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Man, I really want to get to go. There we go. All right. I gotta... well, how much bleed? All right, fine. I'm gonna put damage into the giant. This guy's almost dead, the little guy. All right, perfect. And we can spaghetti this guy. Oh, no! We missed! I was counting on that. All right, we gotta do it again. All right, so this is dead to bleeding. We're just gonna crush. Nice crit, JR. No, I don't. I need to try to find that, Sir Theodore. Alright, Holy Lance this giant. Oh, no!
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Ouch. I know. When the big boy dodges you, it's really, really bad. We're sending in the dog. Alright, let's see. And then... No, we're just going to go all-out damage here. Just pour it on this guy. Alright, and then we're going to try to heal up ourself. Pretty good. Pretty good heal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, he has been rolling pretty low on the damage, thank goodness, because it's scary. Ooh, nice, Joe. We got it. We got it. We needed that. Okay, we are alive, but boy, that took a lot out of us. That was a lot of damage. Very scary stuff. All right, we're going to eat. All right. What to drop? Okay, wait a minute. We have 2 people with the blight. Actually, I don't think I can cure the blight. I don't have the right thing. It's almost like I need to, okay, but I have so much left to do, you know? Is it too presumptuous to camp now? Okay. I'm going to drop these, Oh. So here's the question. If I do camp, you're saying that these items will be here when I wake up to pick up? What I might do is camp and then just abandon ship if I have to, and we already got 6 crests. You know what I mean?